Investigators also visited the home of Annie Guthrie, Nancy's daughter, as part of the ongoing probe. Officers arrived wearing gloves and were later seen leaving the property with a paper bag. Law enforcement personnel also examined the mailbox and the surrounding outdoor areas. Authorities have not disclosed what, if anything, they collected from the residents. They have also not indicated whether the search signals suspicion or a routine investigative procedure. So far, officials have not named any suspects in the case.
We're talking about Nancy Guthrie. Latest shocking details of ransom note revealed. As of today, this investigation hasn't just intensified, it has reached a total fever pitch. If you thought the activity at Nancy's home was intense, what happened tonight at her daughter Annie's residence changes the entire trajectory of this manhunt. Please subscribe to this channel if you are new here. Drop your comment below. We are tracking a major escalation from the FBI, a heart-wrenching new plea from the Guthrie siblings, and the digital forensic clues that reveal exactly how long the kidnappers spent inside that house. This is a race against time, a battle over Bitcoin, and a search for a mother that has now entered its 14th grueling day. The biggest breaking development tonight involves a sudden and high-intensity pivot by federal agents. Law enforcement served a search warrant at the home of Nancy's eldest daughter, Annie Guthrie, on Saturday night. Witnesses report that FBI evidence response teams arrived in force, setting up forensic lights and bringing in specialized equipment. For about 3 hours, agents were seen taking high-resolution photos of the interior. What's particularly chilling is that the search happened after dark. Onlookers and local media noted camera flashes strobing through the windows in various parts of the house, including the garage. In OSINT circles, searching after dark often suggests forensic testing, like luminol or specialized laser scanning, that requires total darkness to detect trace evidence or DNA. The fact that Annie's home is now being processed like a secondary crime scene suggests that investigators are either ruling out the inner circle once and for all, or they have followed a new, specific lead that links Nancy's final hours to this location.
Nancy Guthrie disappeared from her Tucson home on January 31st. Since then, local and federal authorities have treated the case as suspicious. On Wednesday, the FBI's Phoenix field office confirmed that numerous agents are now conducting an extensive search along multiple roadways in the Catalina foothills area as part of the investigation. Officials have increased their presence in residential streets and nearby desert terrain. Agents are working methodically to identify any physical clues that could reveal what happened the night she went missing.
Authorities in Arizona continue their search for the mother of Today Show co-host Savannah Guthrie.
The Pima County, Arizona Sheriff's Department said they believe Nancy Guthrie is, quote, still out there. In an emotional video, Savannah and her siblings...
As the crucial Monday ransom deadline looms, the Guthrie children, Savannah, Annie, and Cameron, released a new, direct video message to the kidnappers. Sitting hand in hand, they stated plainly, "We will pay." They are begging for their mother's safe return, acknowledging that they received the messages and they understand the terms. However, the internet has done what it does best, dissecting every syllable. Some viewers found the wording in the family's statement strange. Specifically, the phrase, "This is very valuable to us," rather than, "She is very valuable." This has sparked a wave of online speculation. While most realize this is a family in extreme trauma simply trying to use the kidnappers' own cold, transactional language, others are reading into it as a possible coded message or a sign of extreme tactical coaching by the FBI.
New identifying details about the suspect in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie have been confirmed after a forensic analysis of the doorbell camera footage by the FBI's Operational Technology Division, the Post reads. The suspect is described as a male, approximately 5 feet 9 inches, 5 feet 10 inches tall, with an average build. In the video, he is wearing a black, 25-liter Ozark Trail hiker pack backpack.
Earlier this week, investigators were spotted on Nancy's roof, and reports have surfaced that the FBI found a camera mounted there. This has blown the surveillance theory wide open. Was this part of Nancy's original security system, or was it planted by the kidnappers weeks in advance to monitor her movements? If it were an unauthorized camera, it points to a level of sophistication and stalking that suggests Nancy wasn't just a random target, She was a target of a highly organized individual who knew exactly how to bypass her ground-level defenses. One of the most frustrating details for investigators involves the home's Nest security system. On the night she vanished, the system detected a person at 2:12 a.m. However, because Nancy did not have an active Nest-aware subscription, the system did not record a cloud clip. It simply alerted her phone, a phone that was found left behind in the house.
Researchers I spoke with today were not really shocked that this video here could be recovered, even though it was said to be gone. Pima County Sheriff's Office had said it couldn't get this doorbell video because Nancy Guthrie wasn't paying the subscription.
Thankfully, the FBI and Google engineers were able to perform what's being called technical archaeology. They recovered residual data from Google's back-end servers, essentially a digital ghost of the footage that hadn't been fully overwritten yet. This is how they obtained the now famous images of the masked man in the Ozark Trail hiker path.
That there's additional DNA evidence that they're waiting on the results of. So clearly they did find something else inside that was DNA related. We just don't know what. Jonathan, let me start with you on that.
Forensic experts have noted that the kidnappers spent roughly 41 minutes inside the home. In most abductions, the smash and grab happens in seconds. Spending nearly 3/4 of an hour inside is incredibly unusual. It suggests one of three things. Either they were forcing Nancy to pack a bag, they were looking for specific items like her Bitcoin keys or valuables, or they were waiting for her to stabilize after a struggle. Megyn Kelly and various FBI analysts have pointed out that this 41-minute window is a massive anomaly. During this time, the house became a vacuum where the perpetrators felt comfortable enough to stay, despite her security system being active, though not recording. The physical search has moved into the public sphere with a vehicle of interest identified from surveillance footage at a Circle K convenience store on Oracle Road in Tucson. Law enforcement has been reviewing this video as a priority. If this vehicle matches the white van seen by neighbors, it could be the smoking gun that connects a license plate to the masked suspect. A second ransom note received by KLLD-TV in Tucson is being treated with the highest level of urgency. This note reportedly contains details intended to prove the senders are the actual abductors. It explicitly mentions Nancy's Apple Watch, which was found left behind, and describes specific damage inside the home that had not been made public. This note also mentions a floodlight at the property, suggesting the kidnappers are watching the news and confirming their identity by revealing what they saw while they were inside during those 41 minutes. As we look at the timeline, cars being towed, family homes being searched, and the FBI retracing their steps a week into the case, it raises the question, what new information prompted these actions? Whether it's DNA found on the black gloves recovered a mile away or a digital breakthrough in the Bitcoin wallet transactions, the pressure is mounting. Nancy is 84. She needs medication for her heart daily. The Monday deadline is the point of no return. We are at the hour of desperation. All sources listed above are real, publicly available, and intended for verification and commentary under fair use. Would you like me to analyze the specific phrases used in the second ransom note to see if they match the linguistic patterns of the fake ransom sender, Derek Colella, or if they appear to be from a new entity?